The Queensland border town of Coolangatta was a tough suburban struggle town in Australia's most oppressive state.
No, I think you've got it wrong. I know you are from down south and you haven't quite caught up with things up here.
Premier Joe Bjelke-Petersen banned dissent and hated any kind of unconventional behaviour. Coolangatta would spawn the next generation to change the surfing world. Rabbit Bartholomew and Michael Peterson were from poor single-parent families. The ocean was their only escape. Their style of surfing was a mixture of aggression and cool-in-the-tube showmanship.
Yeah, well, Michael really did represent the fear and loathing. He was just, you know, he had long hair. Not scary, but it was just like from another world to the establishment. We were really close. Well, as close as you could be. You'd be sitting there and, you know, just the whole walls were covered with Nat Young. There was Wayne Lynch. You know, it was amazing. And, you know, just amazing.
Twice a year, Newcastle's Mark Richards went to Coolangatta on family holidays. He'd never seen surfing like this before.
So for me, it was like the dream of surfing what I'd seen in magazines and movies. I used to see like Wayne Rabbit Bartholomew and Michael Peterson in the water when I was up there, and they were the hot, up-and-coming young surfers up there. Even though I probably didn't understand it at the time, I could sense that they were all like pushing each other. And I guess the only guy that I could never really get a handle on was Michael Peterson, because he was always, I think, a couple of years older than those guys and a couple of years older than I was. And Michael didn't actually talk a lot. If you got a hello out of Michael, you were doing quite well.
As junior surfers, Rabbit and Michael Peterson were invited to compete in California in 1972. When they got to America, they went AWOL and hopped a flight to Hawaii, the cradle of surfing and home to the world's biggest waves. Still, the ultimate proving ground for Australian surfers. Rabbit spent his last $50 on a cab ride out to the North Shore.
And we just moved in under this bush, woke up that first morning, and I still claim to this day it was the best dawn I've ever had. It was, we woke up in Magic Land.
They surfed perfect Hawaiian waves all to themselves.